from 9:30 to 9:32?
I don't know. I was here early. I feel like
we don't know how our clock goes from 9:30 to 9:32.
Or how it goes from 9 to 9:32.
9 to 9:32. But we're here. It's a Monday. It's a holiday. So happy.
Oh, yeah. We might have
Martin
extra
Luther
viewers.
King Jr. Day. Yeah, maybe some of you can watch live today that you don't normally get to. Natalie is our first person who's jumped on.
Good morning, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. And then Kathy's here. So hello, everybody, and welcome to Memory Bound in Iowa. I'm Kelly, and Teresa's here.
Yep.
And it's almost like the old days, the Mondays. Teresa used to be here every single Monday. And now she kind of floats around.
Yeah. I do a lot of Mondays still, but...
Yep. And today, I think you're going to love it because you're going to love the love notes.
That's right.
Teresa took the Tim Holtz love note stamp, which this is a really great stamp. Look at all the words and all the different hearts.
It came out last year, so it's fairly new, so maybe you don't have it, but I think it's a good one.
That's what we're focusing on today, along with a lot of other things. You can always guarantee when Teresa's here, she's going to show you how to use lots of different products. We have a really bad glare here, but I don't think I can do much about it. And the other big news is that we're starting construction today on our new, we like to call it our studio. What is that, tongue-in-cheek, calling it our studio?
Yes.
But we're going to have a special area just for our videos. So we are going to be kind of messed up for the next few days in a different place while they work on it, and then we'll be back in style.
Yeah.
Ruby says it's very cold there in Tennessee. You want to tell them how cold it is here, Teresa?
It's 1 degrees.
It's 1 degree right now. It's warmed up.
The wind chill, I don't know what that is.
We don't know our wind
it's
chill.
It's below zero.
But Robin says the wind chill in South Dakota is 35 below.
Oh, I don't think it's that
I don't think
bad,
ours is
Robin.
that cold, but it's
stay
close.
Inside. It's a good day to be off work and stay inside and craft, isn't it?
It's a great crafting day. And Letha is in Washington, D.C. this morning, so she's watching from there. Big things going on there.
This morning, my Alexa said to me that today is National Take a Walk Day, and am I going to be going for a walk? And normally I like to go for a walk every day. And so I hit no.
I hit no?
I hit no. I wasn't. And it was like 70% was no. And I was like, oh my gosh.
It tells you
it's cold everywhere.
I think it probably is.
Yeah.
But it is a good day to be inside, be crafty. Pam says in Wyoming it's 14 below. And that might be without wind chill, everybody.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, Janet says it's 23 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. 23!
Yeah, they're having a cold. Everyone's cold, I told you.
Everybody's having a cold. We got it for a few days and then it's going to be gone.
Hopefully.
So, and Barbara says chilly in Florida also. It's 48. And it's supposed to be, the highs are only going to be 50s this week in the Orlando area. I've been watching it because Doug and I are going there in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice when we're there, but it's warm here at Memory Bound, and
we've got the lights.
We've got the warm lights going. Teresa's under the lights, and today we're going to show you some great projects and a technique with Teresa using the Tim Holtz Love Note stamp. And then Teresa, I'm going to grab our specials here so we can show our special this week. And about dropped it. 16 below with Chris said in Minnesota. Woo-hoo-hoo. Burr, guys, burr. All right, so our special this week are the 8.5 by 11 Better Press cotton panel papers.
And you get 25 sheets, and we have porcelain and bisque. This is bisque. Porcelain is a little bit more white, and porcelain's a little more cream, I would say.
I'll zoom in, and you really can't tell the difference, but you're right. Bisque is maybe a little more cream.
Oh, is that what bisque, yes, sorry.
Bisque is a little creamier.
Bisque.
I think if you had one and not the other, you'd never know the difference.
Yeah.
They're very, very close. So anyway, these are normally $39.99 because they are that wonderful, a little bit heavier, 100% cotton paper. It's made in Italy, and it's made just for the Better Press, although you can certainly use it for other things. But when you use it on your Better Press, it really makes a nice impression.
It does.
Really beautiful, sharp impression. And they're on sale for $20, so they're half off.
Oh,
so $20 is less than $1 a sheet, and they're normally $2 a sheet. So that is our special for this week while supplies last. And with that, we also want to just tell you about the Better Press Society. And if you're not familiar with the Better Press, it's a new tool or newer tool. It's been around maybe a year and a half or so from Spellbinders. And it's like a better, what do you call those?
Letterpress.
Letterpress. Thank you. I'm like,
I think
I'm
I know
looking
what
for it
you're trying
everywhere.
to say.
Teresa, help me out. It's a letterpress, but better, and it works with a Big Shot or a Platinum machine, and it is really beautiful. And this is the January plate, and we do have a society subscription that you can join. I think we have about 5 openings, and it's 6 months. You get a new plate each month, and they're normally $29.99, and when you join the society and register for all 6, they're only $24.99. So you save $5 per month. So you save like $30 and by signing up. And Janet can link the link for that subscription.
They're beautiful.
It's a pretty good one. This is the January plate. So each month has a different plate. Sometimes they have an add-on, like a stencil, and January does have an add-on stencil.
Ooh, fun.
And those are coming. Usually they're here the first week of the month. However, Spellbinders has had some delays, which a lot of companies have. And so it's on its way. And you guys, there's no delivery today from anybody.
Yeah.
Even UPS is
I was going to put some cards in the mail. I got them ready this weekend, and then I'm like, oh.
So the
No mail.
January plate will be arriving later this week.
Yeah.
So I don't know that UPS has ever closed on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I don't remember it. They're closed Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, and Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So it's very interesting. And FedEx is also closed, and of course the post office.
Yeah.
So orders won't be going out today, but we'll get them out right away tomorrow for you. Okay, so that's our special. And we've got, before we get to Teresa and her technique, we've got a few new things that came in to show you. So we're going to walk over. Look it over here, you guys. This might look a little different to you, because this is where they're going to be doing some construction today. And we got it all cleaned out. We got dies parked over here for now, and everything's ready to go. Ooh. All right. Yeah, we didn't know if people remembered we had that or not, the leather-like paper. And it's 85 pounds. You get 9 sheets. It's
3 colors,
I don't know if we're even going to be able to see it.
I know.
Let me try
Yeah, I don't think I can hold it so you can.
There you can see it's textured.
It'd be great for football.
I don't know what colors you get. It looks like white.
I know, and maybe black.
White, black, and brown.
Yeah. Great for masculine cards.
So 8.5 by 11. What was it? $15.99.
Yeah.
That's from the paper cut. We still have a lot of people joining us and saying good morning. And then we wanted to show you the Spellbinders glitter foam, which cuts like butter. And we've got, I think, 4 or 5 color combinations.
This one's $5.99. You get 10 sheets of the white.
So it's only 59 cents a sheet. And
It's
I know, Teresa wants to squeeze it. Now you can't really see the glitter very well. There you can. So it's 59 cents a sheet, and that's the white.
This is peacock feathers. Oh, and
so it's got purple and blue.
Blue. There's the blue.
So there you can really see the glitter. And we've had several people tell us that this cuts really nicely, like for snowflakes if you want to use the white. And this is Shimmering
Teal
Tropics.
And bright green. Ooh. That is a bright green. I'd like to see
I could see some of that with flowers.
And this is bright pink and light pink.
So there is probably the bright pink.
Well, that looks more purple to me. But
that looks like the bright pink.
Fuchsia, maybe.
So anyhow, that's a really good product. It's at a good price, and we wanted to make sure that you knew about it. We are stocked up in all 4 colors.
Fun.
And then the Reminiscence book has sold out at Elizabeth Crafts, and I think we have maybe 7 left.
Okay.
So if you were interested in getting the Reminiscence, the book 8, that's the beautiful Christmas one.
$34.99.
So I got one. Did you get one,
beautiful.
Teresa?
I didn't.
What? Well,
I know.
Today's your last chance.
I haven't bought any of them. I don't know why. I'm just.
Well, some people like them and some don't.
Yeah.
I happen to love them.
Yeah. A lot of staff do get them, though.
Now here's some miscellaneous papers. We got an order in from Photoplay, and this is
documented.
friendship. And what I like about it is, look at all these little pieces you could cut out and make. Maybe if you're doing a project about friends or with your friends or you're out with friends.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's that paper's documented, but the collection is our friendship through the years.
Oh, I didn't see this. I'm going to have to get this one. This is from Book Club. I love to read. It has some cut-aparts. And I have a new tag.
Oh, you do? You have
It's
to
so
bring
good.
it. We want to see
Well,
it.
I have it today, but I don't have the book cover, and I want to show the book.
Yeah, bring the
I'll
book.
be back on Friday, so I'll bring it Friday.
I love that. I like big books, and I cannot lie.
Yes.
So if you are doing tags for your books, like Teresa showed, that would be a great paper.
Or just scrapbooking your books. I did that.
And then the next paper is from Real Genius. And this is kind of unique cut-aparts because they've got like a 1x12, it looks like.
Border cards, it's called. And look at this. Stars and stuff.
The constellations. So thanks for joining us, everybody. If you're just hopping on, Teresa's here. She's going to show us some great projects with the Love Note stamp set.
This one's called Technology.
And it's got music on the
There's
back.
music on the back. Interesting.
Look at that in a beach paper.
Oh, this is
Let's
Flamingo.
And when
Flamingo.
When Teresa turns it over, that's why we ordered it. A lot of
Yes,
people ask.
I love the
We're
flamingos.
Iowa, but people are asking for
I know, they're
flamingos, so
fun.
we wanted to be sure and get that in stock. This one is from a wine collection. It's got all your corks.
Corked. It's called Corked.
Corked is a good name for that.
Oh,
don't
there's
you think?
2005 on there. Do you see
So
it?
there's-
Oh, no, 2000.
2000,
Oh,
2005.
2005. I was
There's all
thinking
kinds of
25. Yeah, cool. Oh,
And
here's
we got
some more.
another wine paper. I think this is from the vineyard. And
Fine
again,
Wine, it's called. Do I have it? Okay.
You got it right
I
side
thought
up.
maybe I had it upside down.
So again, it's a lot of nice cut-aparts. A lot of people do cards to their friends and use the wine. And then this is Country Barns, and we ordered this because it is pretty cool barns.
Because of the cow
But
print.
I think the cow
love it.
print is really good.
That is very cute.
Our daughter's costume was a cow when she was, I
really?
don't even think she was 2. I think she was about 1.5. And then we got the
This one's a ladybug.
So if you're looking for ladybug, just type in ladybug and it should pop up. And then we have a couple of Barbie papers. Or, wait, Fashion Dreams.
Oh, yes. This one's called Sparkle. Has a nice stripe. And this one's called Vroom.
There's the Barbie car.
I like the polka dots.
Oh, yeah, that's really nice. I didn't even look at the back. I looked at the cars and that was it. And then this is just, these are a lot of odds
Sunflowers.
and ends, but we know a lot of you aren't local and you don't get to see this stuff in person, so we just want to show you what we got. And these bird houses are
Oh,
pretty
these
nice.
are really cute.
And we hope
Tweet,
Maggie's
tweet.
watching. It's another good wood grain.
It is. Very nice.
Yeah, tweet. That's a good one. And this one, I love this one, and
Tab
we're
and
going to use
plaid.
this on a project. This would be great for masculine
Oh,
layouts or cards. And then we got the little school buses, and this one's called Bus Stop.
Oops.
Teresa's looking at me,
I'm
and I'm
just
like,
looking
okay, let's flip them around. I think those are just really cute buses.
Very cute.
Wasn't there a kids show, something about a bus?
The Magic School Bus.
The Magic School
Was that
Bus?
it was called? There was a teacher and they went on adventures on a bus, yeah. And Hole in One, a golf paper with the golf clubs and oh, look at the golf carts.
Cart, the gloves,
Very
and the
nice.
club, everything.
Tees,
I
yep.
got to start reading. I got to
I'm
start
not reading the
comments.
comments.
Welcome, Bunny. Bunny's here. Sue's here. Osha's got to get that cow print for Olivia. She's going to Iowa State at the vet school. All right.
Okay,
And
we've got
now
some
we're on
more
graduation.
Photo Play graduation paper pack. It's $15.99. And it has all the stickers And you get 12 sheets of double-sided, and we're going to show
We'll show you the papers.
the paper now.
It's nice and neutral, and like this star paper, I think you could use this for prom, birthday,
Or this
retirement.
side, too.
You could use that for a lot
And
of
we've
things.
got this in individual as well.
Hey, you guys, we are stocking up for graduation because
Yep.
it's going to be here before you know it.
All the details, nice cut aparts. There's the back of that one.
That would make some nice cards, Teresa.
Oh, look
with
at this one. This would make nice cards. This is called
does.
Grad A2 cards.
I think
oh my
I think we're
gosh.
onto something.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah, photo plays
That's a
pretty
great
good about
idea.
that.
And then
got
good
the hats
basic
on the
on the back. Yeah. And this one's the graduate party. This would be a nice paper pack. They did a good job.
Lifelong learner, the future looks bright, and some
Nice
stripes.
stripe.
Teresa, before we go to the next thing, can you tell us the name of that plaid? I think it was cabin, the cabin or cabin something.
This one? Cabin plaid.
All right, it's called the cabin plaid. And that, I love those colors.
They're pretty.
I would like a shirt out of that.
All
Okay,
right.
and then this, I don't know that we've had these before, but we've had a lot of card bases from Maker Series, which is photo play, and
Yep.
now we've got the A2 card bases
$3.99.
for 20 for only $3.99. That, and they're heavy.
They're
weight.
80 pound, yeah. Oh, we got some new stamps. Thank you. I just bought this one. I needed to make some thank you cards.
So this
It's
is the inside out
$15.99.
thank you.
Yeah.
So from the bottom of my heart, very much. I appreciate what you did. Be even more, I appreciate you. You have a kind and loving heart. That's a good one.
Then Grateful. We've had this one before, $13.99.
It's nice because it says grateful, but then you have grateful, and you could put "We are friends" right underneath of it. It's really nice. It's a good combination
Yep.
stamp.
Celebrate.
Same thing. It's a great day too. Today is the day it's your birthday. Let's celebrate your big day. How amazing you are. There's a lot of stamps on there.
Then this
I'm
one.
kind of selling myself on them, Teresa. I'm like, oh, I think maybe I need that.
This one's Inside Out Winter Greetings. I have that one. That's not
Warm
new.
wishes on your birthday. Stay frosty. Happy snow day. Burr. Happy freezing season. This is perfect for today, you guys.
Yeah, oh, no kidding. And then this one is Inside Out Get Well. We got a lot of Inside Outs. Those are nice.
I'd risk getting your cooties to hug you. Be gentle with yourself. So sorry you're under the weather. Rest, relax, recover. Just checking in to see how you're doing. Sending you a get well hug.
It's nice.
They do a nice job on those.
And then we have this one. It's Hot Diggity Dog.
Those dogs are just so cute.
I think we've had this one before, too.
It's a reorder.
Came
These
with
are
a
all
line,
reorders.
yeah.
And it says, I am one lucky dog to have you. Hey, dog, happy birthday. Hope you have a hot diggity dog day. It's even got the dog house.
I like those sentiments. Yeah, it's a nice big dog house.
Okay, and
All right.
Teresa, for this, I'm just going to walk over here because Toddler Time has been restocked. So just to give you
yeah,
a
we
look
sold
at
out a lot of that stuff.
a lot of the Toddler Time, that's the newest 49 and Market collection. And it's the last 49 and Market collection designed by Katie Petit. And we did sell out of a lot of it, and it's all back in stock.
Okay.
I think most all of it is. And that includes the page kit, and we've got the collection bundle. Teresa's grabbing that. This is really nice because it's got a lot in it. I'll give you a little picture of it there. And we're starting to see a lot of makes out on Instagram and Facebook. And it has albums. So Toddler Time back in stock. Teresa, I love the solid colors.
Yeah.
The
We
solids
sold
are
a lot
always
of
good.
those, too, but we still
Solids
have
are-
that. Yeah.
Solids are always good with
Yeah.
49 and Market. So Toddler Time, back in stock. And then the other 49 and Market collection, Cottage Core, is back. We've got a lot of it back in stock. I don't think we have everything because I don't think everything's going to be available, but we have the papers and
The
see
die
what Teresa's
cuts.
going to show us here.
The die cut packages for $6.99. That has frames and sentiments and
So that's
words.
back. Okay. And the
recipe cards, yep.
The recipe cards are back. We've got the little...
Oh, the epoxy stickers. Oh, those are cute. I like the little numbers and stars. Oh, the little fork and spoon.
Yeah, those are...
All right, we've got laser cut elements.
Can you hold it like that way? There we go. Then that seems to get rid of the glare for us. That is a lot of stuff in there.
It is. There's a lot of food.
It is.
And then this is other laser cut. Let's see, what's the difference?
They're both... Oh, this one's kitchen. The first one's kitchen edition, and this one's just cottagecore.
Yeah. This one doesn't. This has more furniture and
kind of your
fences
home
and
stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've got the paper pack. So if you want to get all the papers, and I think the greens
Pretty
and
colors.
browns in this are really
I love
awesome
this
colors.
wood paper. Oh, I think we have it.
And we have some of the individual papers. So if you were wanting, this is the previously released 49 and Market called Cottage Kit collection called Cottagecore. This is going to be a hard to get your words out day for me. I don't know why. Teresa's showing some of the papers. You can see the really pretty greens.
They are very pretty. We must still have the wood one. That's so pretty with green in it. Ooh, that's a nice white brick.
Yeah, I think that's
I love what they've done with their the edge.
So save
cool.
your barcode strips.
Yes, your
are
barcode
very
strips.
usable.
They're awesome on this line. And I love the chevron. I'm a big chevron person.
So this was designed by Dennis Bruton.
Yeah, see, look at the words they have down there. It's so nice. You just cut that off and don't throw it away.
Save it for sure.
Yeah, most of the time.
So the big news is that we were missing recipe cards for one kit for the 49 and Market recipe album.
Oh.
And they came back in stock, so we do have one album kit available.
Yep, that's $79.99. All ready to go.
It's got directions and everything you need to make the album. We had these.
Very nice.
These were released. Well, when the collection came out, this kit was released, and we sold a lot of them. I know a lot of you have these, and we were short one pack of recipe cards, and we had to wait like a month for them. But there's one of these available, so if you want it, be sure and snatch it up. It's online, I think. It's online, so you can pick it up online and get an order in. So,
yeah.
All right. So let's see if we have any questions, Teresa. We're going to get over to Teresa. Okay. And we've got a question about the Echo Park baby stuff. And it is in a truck. It's in a UPS trailer.
So it won't be here today.
It won't be here today, but it did ship. And we, everything's just a little delayed with shipping this week. And you know what? Let's think about it. All those delivery drivers, what a great day to be off when it's below zero.
But yeah, so they don't have to go in the cold.
They deserve a break. I mean, they just came off the holiday season, and I think everything that went out from Memory Bound got there in a pretty timely manner considering. So we're giving them a break today. And we had a question about these two bins right here. And this is the new palette from Tim Holtz, the orange color. And we've got pink, red, and this is orange. And Teresa, they're asking about this pattern.
Oh.
So could you grab a cat to show us? There's one on the left counter over there, too. So Teresa had a demo here where she made these cats, and she made candy canes. We have a pattern for candy canes also, if you're interested in that. And I'm pretty sure you can download this pattern and look at the cats.
These are Christmas cats.
well, we have an orange cat, too. We have a fall.
I couldn't see him.
Over here on the left.
Oh, there he is.
What he is. We're not sure what nationality or what holiday he is. But the pattern makes these really cute little fabric cats. And Teresa came up with the pattern for us.
It's pretty easy.
And so that is available. And we have all the first three palettes of Tim Holtz.
Yeah.
And we have his Christmas. If you want to do a Christmas, we've got his Christmas fabric.
Yep.
And we've got a bit of Halloween, I think.
And on Friday, I'm going to be showing some
things
that I made with the pink and a little bit of red.
So join us Friday for more fabric crafting. And Teresa will be here then too. So thank you for asking about that. Sometimes things sit here and we don't even realize they're still sitting there. So we appreciate your question. Okay, I think we're ready. Barb agrees that everybody needs a break. So we hope those delivery people are having a really great day, a warm day, enjoying Martin Luther King. Although I see the FedEx truck just drove by.
Really?
So FedEx must be delivering.
Oh.
It said online that their service was limited, but they were just here. So
we'll see.
All right. And Terry said she loves the fabrics, and so do we. We're really happy to participate. I'll give you a little peek over here at our fabrics.
It makes me happy.
They look really cool. All right. Teresa, tell us what we're doing today.
So you mentioned before that today I kind of used the Love Notes stamp set, and this did come out last year. It's $29.99, and I really use it all year because anytime I need a heart, I know I can go to this set and find something that I need, because they've got the small ones, and these are all individual hearts. There's outlines, which is kind of fun. There's funky ones. There's really messy watercolory ones. And then there's some nice sentiments too. So
looks like there's 14 hearts.
That was fast. You counted them.
I was counting them as you were talking.
As I was talking.
So you get 14 hearts.
14 different styles.
And what, 9, let's see, 4, 5, 8 phrases.
Yeah, so that's, I like it when there's shapes and sentiments together. So that was the set. So like I said, I use this, I get this out all the time and use it. I don't put it in my Valentine stash. I keep it out.
You also use it for tracking your colors. Don't you use the little heart stamp on your color swatch?
I did. Yeah, so that was
fun. So it does fit on the color swatch.
Yeah. It was perfect because it's a solid. So, all right. So I'll show you what I did.
Let's see.
This first one, you remember when I used the watercolor pencils with Stencils, and I did a background, and that was a craft along that we did.
Is that the background from the craft along, or you just
no,
did the same technique?
I did the same technique because I really like it. It makes easy cards. It's fun. It's relaxing to do. And then I stamped, and I'd seen other people do the black sentiment, and so I used white embossing powder to put my sentiment on there. And then I splashed a little, and I used some non-traditional colors. So I tried to use a lot of different colors today. Sometimes we get stuck with pink and red and Valentine's Day, but I think it's okay to use other colors. And so I was going to use an orange, and this turned out to be ripe persimmon. Which I never use. So it's fun to try.
I use it in the ink pad. I use that color all the time.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, when I watercolor,
I don't even know if I have it in ink. I probably do. But, and picked raspberry are the two colors. And I thought those looked pretty good together. I really liked how it turned out, the contrast.
It turned out really nice, especially with the black.
Yep.
And Leanne said she loves that technique, and thank you for sharing it again.
Yeah.
And Janet just linked the demo when you did that.
Okay. Now, this one is a tag that I made, and the sentiments, sometimes you got to look at your stamps and see how you can make a background or maybe an edge. And the border. And there's a little XOXO, which I think is super cute. And so it fit all the way around the tag, except for you guys. This tag is a little bit shorter because when I stamped the XOXO, I was going around and I stamped it.
Was it upside down?
And it was upside down. And you wouldn't think XOXO could be upside down, but it was.
Was it OXOX?
Yes, it was. And I couldn't take, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, it's okay. And then I'm like, nope. And so I had to cut it off.
So you cut it off. Well, that was a good save.
I cut it right off. You can see how these are chopped off here because I had to cut it off because I couldn't take it.
Good tip.
And I restamped it. So anyhow, this technique was, I can't remember who I saw do it on Instagram maybe, or
I think Ranger did it. I think I saw it with Ranger, but I don't know who the designer.
So you stamp your image and then you spray it. So I used oxide, and this I used the kitschy colors. So Kitsch Flamingo, Squeeze Lemonade, and Salvage Patina. I love this combo. I didn't know it was a thing until we got Kitsch Flamingo, and then we were like, I was like, what's Kitsch? And so I looked, and it's like these bright kitschy colors, they call them, and I love that color combination. So you stamp it, and I use the oxide, and then you spray it with water, and then your image kind of spreads out, and you let it dry, and then you stamp it again. And it wasn't quite a success for me. The yellow really did it. The blue just did not spread.
It didn't spread. The pink did a little bit.
The pink did a little, but so it turned out okay. It's not what I wanted, but it's a cute little tag, I think.
But Janet mentioned your ribbon, so look how she matched her ribbon.
Oh, yeah,
to
I
the
matched
colors.
my ribbon. My kitschy colors.
Yep.
Yeah, I just like saying it too.
Kitschy, you like that
Kitschy,
word. You
I like
always
it.
have. This one caught my eye.
Yep, this is a clean and simple card.
So it's that stamp right there on the bottom. Oops,
Yes.
Got a little bit of glare going on. There.
This one down here. It just
That
has
little
a little
white. That little white
I know.
is so cool.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yes.
And so I just stamped it, and I used peacock feathers and salvage patina. And a peacock feathers is my go-to teal, and I think it looks sharp with that. Hey, that's that thank you note.
Okay, so
thank you.
do you have it
stamp.
over here?
No. It's the one we just showed from Photo Play.
I'm going to try to get it.
I told you I just bought it, and when it's on my desk, then I have to use it.
Is this it? Grateful?
Nope. It's probably one of the ones you left over.
Okay, I'm stretching to get it. I don't have no idea what's showing on the video. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, inside out, thank you.
So you use the big thank you at the top,
you.
the very
And
top
then-
thank you she put at the top of the card.
Yes, and then from the bottom of my heart, which goes perfect with the
It
stamp
does.
set.
And that is not necessarily Valentine's Day. That is
Yes.
generic.
This was
So
just
I'm
a
glad
thank
you did.
Yeah, just
a
to
little
show
bit of
you
everything.
can use it in a variety of different ways. And I used gray, the hickory smoke, instead of black, just for a different look.
I like
a lot of times I think I'm going to use gray, and then I'm like, no. And this time I decided, yes, I'm going to use gray with that teal colors, and I think it turned out pretty sharp.
It's kind of a clean and simple card.
Yeah, definitely. All right. The next
Kind
two
of the
cards.
opposite of this one.
Yeah.
These are
The
not
next
clean.
two
These are not
cards,
clean and simple.
they are not clean and simple. And I use the Spritz, which is perfect for Valentine if you want a little shine. So on this one, I use the worn lipstick. And can you see it, Kelly? The shine?
Yes, we can. When you tip it like that, we can see.
Yeah.
Is the black the black opaque texture?
Yes, it is. And I'm also going to grab.
So the black. That's why it's so black.
Yes. The black opaque texture paste I love. And I've been seeing more people using it lately just to put a little something on their card with a stencil. So I use this stencil, the Tim Holtz mini stencil set number 6. And there's 3 different stencils, and I used all 3 of them in the cards that I made. And this one is just the words, and we do have it in the big. If you don't like the small
bigger
ones, we do have it in the big.
What's it called in the big stencil?
Valentine.
Valentine. Okay, that works.
So we have it in the big, and then we also have the hearts.
And you can mask this off if you just want like XOXO or you and me. You can just mask it off and just use the word that you want.
And this one's called hearts. I know.
Okay. Good name.
We don't have this one in the big, so but this is a cute little set, and I love it. I use this one a lot. I really like this.
I'm anxious.
I don't know.
I
It's
see your
like
next
crochet.
card.
Yeah.
I see your next card. I can't wait to see it.
And so I just stamped it with the worn lipstick also because I wanted to be matchy-matchy, and I just hand cut it out. And then, of course, I used the archival ink to stamp on it so that the ink wouldn't blend in.
So your background, did you spray it first and then put on the black opaque texture paste?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
nice to be back with you, Teresa, and all your techniques.
And I did, I think I put a little of the worn lipstick just down first of the ink before I sprayed it. But I did spray quite a bit of spray.
To give it a little more color.
Yes, and I just really liked the spray color. It's pretty, worn lipstick is.
So that is this.
Yeah. It's not a color that I go to all the time, but it's the pink, because I think that was in the first set of colors that came out that I bought them all. So it's not my go-to pink, but it's kind of pretty and soft for Valentine's Day. I do like it. Okay. And then the next one, I used Wilted Violet. And this one is fun. I did the same thing. Well, first what did I do? Did I stencil first? I don't even remember what I did on this one. I think I stenciled first, and this is the florally one.
So you use the same color of ink then, Wilted
Yes,
Violet?
I used Wilted Violet to stencil on there, and then I sprayed it with the Wilted Violet, because I do like Wilted Violet a lot.
Teresa's a purple girl.
I am. And then I used the embossing glaze, and we have I like this set, Curiosity Shop. Because the sentiments in the love notes, really are typewriter-ish.
Well, the font.
Is that a
font
word?
is
The
a
font
typewriter font.
is like a typewriter font. So he did that on purpose so that you could put it on the piece of paper, because it has this little square. Remember,
I
Kelly?
know, I know. I didn't get it. It took me a while.
When you stamp it, and you can make a little slit in there, and then, but I just did the little teeny heart, the very smallest heart, and the XOXO again. I just thought that was fun. It's a different kind of Valentine. You could send it anytime, really, just hugs and kisses to someone.
And so the typewriter, you did it with the glaze.
Yep, I embossed
she's Wilted Violet Distress Glaze. She's got the Wilted Violet spray, the Wilted Violet ink.
Yep.
And that typewriter, what is it, Curiosity Shop?
Yep, Curiosity
There's a
Shop.
Christmas stamp. Do you remember which Christmas stamp is made that it's got the same?
Oh, yeah, the same kind of
Do you remember?
typewriter.
Let's ring the bell.
No, I don't remember.
Hey, Becky, there's a Christmas stamp from Tim Holtz. I'm not sure if we have it, but it's got font on it like that you can use with the typewriter. Becky's on it, you guys. She's going to go on a hunt.
Yeah, this is a fun one. I'm sure I'll be using the clover coming up soon.
Well, Teresa likes the pointy fingers, too.
Yes, I do. And this one's fun because it has left and right.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So this one, these two cards were really color on color.
Yeah, monochromatic.
Monochromatic. But kind of fun. Totally different.
Lace
but
stencil is very, I like that.
Yeah. And it's got the little bit of the shimmer because I use the spritz, which I think Valentine's you have to use a little bit of a spritz.
Well, you have to use the spritz no matter what.
Yep. Okay, so then am I down to my last
card?
card? Yes.
Here we go, everybody.
Okay, so this is the card that I'm saving for last because this is the one I'm going to show you what I did.
Tracy, you know what I love? I just want to bring these together. We show you everything. So if you like clean and simple, if you like crazy, we've got it all. Teresa's got it all, I should say.
Yeah. So this one I did a technique. One of Tim's she used to design for Tim, but she doesn't anymore. She does a lot of videos.
So you're not talking about age.
No. And she's a big inspiration to me is Tiffany Solaro. I put a D in it.
Tiffany Solaro.
Solaro. And I saw her do this technique, and I thought it was super fun, and so I wanted to try it. So on this one, I used mustard seed, peeled paint, and Villainous Potion.
Okay.
So I use a little bit of green, a little bit of yellow, and a little bit of purple. I love green and purple together, and then yellow is a good third in there. And so I'm going to show how I did that. I used the heart stamp there, but I also used, this is another stamp that's fairly new. The Curiosity Shop's new, and so is Deconstructed. This came out in the last year. It's number 489. He got to 500, so that's pretty new. And it has a lot of, oh, look, it has the typewriter letters. It has numbers. I think this is super fun. And you'll see this in a variety of different places he has.
You guys,
numbers.
We got to, Janet is so amazing. She just linked Tiffany Solaro's YouTube. She's linked your past blog posts where you've used the typewriter, and the Curiosity Shop.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't know how you do it, Janet, but thank you.
She's pretty good.
It's amazing.
So Tiffany does have like free demos and stuff, but she also has classes that you have to pay for. So this was just a little free thing that she did, and so I thought I would show you. So it's actually, so I was going to show you how I did the background on this. And it's kind of a crazy background, and I wasn't sure that I would like it, and then I was like, ooh, I do like that.
It's cool,
It's
and I like how
fun.
you use deconstructed there.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start with the watercolor paper.
So we're going to do it. Okay.
Yes, we're going to do it. We're going to have our watercolor paper, and you need a brayer. And we have the small brayers, the distress brayers at Tim Holtz.
I think you probably want small for...
Yeah. They're $9.99. There is a larger brayer. If you like a larger one, you can use that too. And then we're going to use our colored pencils,
which I think are all back in stock now,
except for set number 4.
Set 4 is coming.
We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So we've got 6 different sets. But you can do whatever you want. Use whatever colors you want with this.
Looks like Barb did one of her classes with the Distress brand.
Oh, awesome. All right, so I thought that I was going to I'm going to use my color wheel, and I decided that I was going to use orange. So I'm going to get my orange out, and then when you look at the triad, there's blue and green. So I think I'm going to do orange, blue, and green for something totally different.
Well, it's good to do different.
Yeah, let's see. So let's see
what
we like.
Teresa, while you pull out your colors, I'm going to show where did Curiosity Shop go? Becky went and found us, which we love that Tim designed. I mean, I love like typewriters and cameras and things like that. And you'll see on this stamp set, Curiosity Shop, there's a typewriter, and then to the left of it is like a note paper. And that's what Teresa used here, because then you can have the note paper like coming out of your typewriter. And it's got words here you can put on the note paper, which happy birthday, just a note, which are really awesome, awesome phrases. If you happen to pick up Home for Christmas, this was his new release for the holidays, and it also has the words there that you could put on your typewriter paper. So you could do your typewriter if you want in a Christmas color, and you could put holiday greetings or Merry Christmas. And we do still have Home for Christmas in stock. It's $29.99. And then Becky grabbed this one, Christmas cartoons, and I know this is another favorite of Teresa's. She's used, and Katie, I think both of you guys. And
yes,
some
I love
of
that
these
one.
words we think would be perfect.
The word
also,
bubble.
So thank you, Becky. That is a great idea to put these on the typewriter thing. So it's kind of nice to know that with Curiosity Shop, it's got a lot of other possibilities. All right, Teresa, back to Teresa. So you decided on blue, orange, and green?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like this.
As long as it doesn't go muddy, I suppose it's okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide on my blue. I don't think that's right.
All right, she's going to pick something different. So far, she's picked out
dark.
Carved Pumpkin and Peeled Paint.
This is blue-violet, so maybe I want to go with... I don't know. What do you think? I forgot to bring my
Your
color
chart.
swatch chart.
Is this a blue-violet right here?
Well, that's shaded lilac.
Oh,
I could
that's
try
so
it.
funny. That's going to be light, isn't it?
What
They
do you
look cool
think?
together, though.
I'm going to try prize ribbon.
All right, so we're going Peeled Paint, Carved Pumpkin, and Prize Ribbon.
Sometimes it's just fun to get that out. All right, so then we have our ink palette. And so you can see I don't have all my colors in the ink palette. It's kind of messy, but I do have, I I've got carved pumpkin, and so I'm just gonna, if you need to sharpen
sharpening it?
I'm gonna sharpen it, and I'm gonna put my extras right in there.
So the Distress palette holds 30, it's got 36 little compartments, you might say. And it's got a nice lid that closes it. And it's interesting because I've been taking a watercolor class, and we too have a palette like this that we put our colors in.
And I'm doing,
so you're just sharpening to get the little
sharpening
pigment.
to get the pigment. And I'm just going to put the pigment right in there. And usually when I sharpen my colored pencils, I just put the extras in my palette so I don't waste them, because I'm going to use them someday probably. And then prize ribbon. I don't think I have a prize ribbon.
Might be a new one for you.
Yeah. I don't think I use prize
sharpening
ribbon
it.
very often.
Because these pencils are 100% pigment. Aren't they pretty much, Teresa?
Yeah.
Mostly pigment? That's what I
There
remember,
isn't any
too.
wood in them. Most colored pencils, they put wood in the thing, in the pencil.
And she's got her distress sprayer. I finally got one, Teresa. I never
What?
had one till last week. So I now have my own distress sprayer, everybody. So celebrate. And the cool thing about it is you can lock it, so you can take it in a bag and you don't have to worry about spraying water inside your bag.
So I'm just, when you put your shavings in there, then you're just going to stir it up so that they kind of melt, which they will do. And then I'm just putting some of the pigment right on my mat.
Not what I expected at all.
All right, then I'm going to clean my brush. And I'm going to go on to the
Carved pumpkin.
carved pumpkin.
We have a question about picket fence ink. Let me try to get that out, everybody.
Yes.
Angie says she tried using it on white, but it's probably not really going to show
Yeah.
on white. But the cool thing about picket fence is it's going to show on dark colors. Mm-hmm. So you could put it on a black or a navy, and it's going to show up because it's got pigment in it.
I sometimes use picket fence when I'm using white embossing powder. Like when I
when you want to emboss in white.
emboss that, I stamped it with picket fence first, and then I
That way, if your powder doesn't quite cover, you still got the white.
yeah.
So Teresa's mixing up her paints, everybody. We hope you're all staying warm today. I know it's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, or celebration. Martin Luther King's Day. It's not really his birthday, but his birthday is, I think, was last week. And I read that, I didn't look at the date, but some time ago there was a holiday policy that came out to kind of make these type of holidays on Mondays. So like Martin Luther King Jr. Day is the third Monday
Really?
of January, just to kind of make it so it wasn't moving around all the time. I think that was...
All right. Then this sprayer has, you can take the roller
I
out.
didn't realize that.
Yeah. And clean it, I guess. But it has these little knobbies so you can set it on your table and it doesn't roll away or whatever, get in other stuff. So when you use it, you want to have the knobbies facing up so that they don't get in your way. And then what she did is she just, I hope I have enough ink on here. She just, and then I did it exactly what I didn't want to do.
Did you do it upside down?
Yeah, I did it upside down. So I'm just rolling my ink on my brayer, and see, I have it covered. And then I'm just going to...
Oh my gosh, Teresa, I want to go home and do this.
roll some
I've
colors.
just seen a little bit, and I want to go home and do it.
Maybe I'll add a little more. I don't know. I really don't want this to get, muddy. Oh, Isn't that kind of fun?
Yes, that is very fun.
It's just kind of fun to do that.
So she's
right.
using the Distress Sprayer. It says it's 2 1/4 inches. It seems bigger than that, but it's 2 1/4. It can be used with paint or ink, and it is $9.99.
Yeah. And you use brayers. I mean, I use brayers on occasions, like on stamps and things. Just, it's nice to have one handy. I don't use it a lot of every day, like get my brayer.
Well, my brayer stays right on my desk.
Mine does too.
If you're covering like a chipboard,
yes.
I like to take the brayer and push it down a little bit.
Yeah. Now, if you want, you could give it a little bit, dry in between colors. I'm just going to give it a little bit of heat just to... It's pretty dry.
It's a pretty light coat.
Yeah. But
you could use it like that, Teresa.
Yeah, you could. I really like that orange. Carved pumpkin. I like carved pumpkin a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to do my green. I tried not to put them too close together, but I think I did. I'm just going to go this way now.
Oh my gosh.
Get a little more. I've got some more ink on there. And it's, oh, nice color.
Oh my gosh, I do love this. Why have we not done this before?
I don't know. It's so easy.
I've seen this done with paint, but not with ink.
Well, you could probably, I don't know. I mean, because the watercolor is so wet, I suppose you could do it with ink pads too. But I think with the pencil shavings, in your palette, it's like paint, kind of.
So it's not as opaque, which
right.
I think that's why you can see the colors.
And the colors, the colors are
oh my gosh, who is loving
brighter. This? All right, now I'm worried about the blue.
She's going to go off the table with the blue.
It's so dark.
Okay, and we have a question. Teresa, is that watercolor paper that you're using?
Yes, I said that watercolor paper.
So she is using the Distress watercolor paper. And it's $5.99, and it just has 20 sheets of A2, basically 4 1/4 by 5 1/2.
Okay, I'm nervous.
Here we go. We'll do a little. It'll be fun.
I know.
Oh, that's a good highlight.
I'm just going to go off the side maybe a little.
That's a great highlight. You're doing awesome. Everyone's loving this.
I don't want to put too much blue because I don't want it to overpower.
It's a nice accent.
3 colors that I don't normally use together, and it's probably not very Valentine-y.
It's not Valentine-y, but who cares?
That's right. We can do it something else.
It could be Valentine-y. You could do blue hearts on here.
I think I would like a little more. I'm going to put some more green down.
No, I think that's really, really cool. And you guys, what fun. Get your color wheel. And we do have 2 sizes of color wheels if you don't have one and you're interested. And oh, wait, sorry, we're missing the action. I don't want to miss the action.
I just like a little more green. It just depends on the colors that you like. Okay, that's better for me.
Is that better for you?
Yeah. And you can leave white. Well, I've got a little bit of white space.
Yeah.
There's a little white right there. A little white, yes. So don't worry if you have white. If you try it and you've got white spaces, that's okay.
White spaces,
like,
your
look
friend.
At mine. I have a lot of white spaces on here. Well, kind of white spaces.
So you did your background and then you stamped?
Yeah. And I can show you how we stamped, too.
So you just pick 3 colors, or even 2 colors maybe that you don't normally, that you're not sure if you want to use or not, like maybe you go yellow and purple, or teal and orange. And sometimes if you're having trouble deciding on a color, get out your color wheel and just challenge yourself to use some different combination. Because we want to keep your crafting alive in 2025.
I'm trying not to make the mat dirty, Kelly.
I told Teresa she couldn't bring her mat from home anymore because it was too dirty.
All right. So I'm just going to dry this a little bit.
All right. I got to grab something from over here because Janet just... All right. We're spinning around, guys.
Hey, Peggy, can you grab me a... Never mind.
Look what Janet said. She said probably the toddler time would
look
good with that.
It probably would.
Yes, it would.
I didn't even realize that.
It was an accident, everybody.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? She did it with the brayer. Hey, everybody, say hi to Peggy.
Hello, good morning on a frigid Monday.
We never even showed Peggy's stuff from Friday.
Oh,
We did,
her little album. You want me to?
Oh, Peggy's
Peggy
gonna
will get it.
Peggy's
Never
got
mind.
it. That's what we forgot to do today. We showed the special, the Better Press paper that's half off, and we talked about the Better Press Society, and we showed new stuff, but we missed that. Are you going to stamp
All right,
it too?
I'm going to stamp a little.
All right,
and
so-
I'm just going to show you what I did.
Here, look at this. I need to take a picture of that, just like that.
So I used
Thanks,
the deconstructed and
So, got it.
I used archival ink. You want to use archival ink when you're stamping on top of the distress or the oxide or the watercolor, because the distress ink kind of floats on top, and so you don't want it to soak in. So if I stamped it with distress ink, then it's really going to soak in.
Kind of react.
Yeah.
Because it's...
And this is going to float on top. So what I did, sometimes you can just do this, is you don't want it to be that much. And so I just use my hand, and you can see I missed spots, and that's okay. Just to put a little bit. And
It looks cool, though. It looks really neat.
I did the numbers. Let's see. Nope. Making sure I'm doing the right. We'll just do.
And this is from Deconstructed.
Yep.
Stamp set Deconstructed.
I'm going to put a little more.
Oh my
Nope,
gosh.
I stamped on the.
Okay, now Teresa's using the clear. Oh, that clear stamp cleaner did it. I thought this was the one for archival ink cleaner.
I really like this one too.
Oh yes, that's really cool. So she's
This one.
showing us what she did with this card here.
Look, I'm just going to use the lid because I don't have a stamp block.
Okay, so what? she had a little tiny stamp. She just used the lid of her ink. That worked out well. Oh gosh, everyone's loving this technique, Teresa. Hearts are like pouring in.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then I just kind of have room in the middle. I
can't believe how this is cleaning the archival ink, and it's not the archival ink cleaner.
What is it? What do I have?
It just says clear stamp cleaner.
Clear
So maybe
stamp
maybe
cleaner.
it does everything.
Yeah, kind of does everything. So then I would probably stamp.
Oh, it does say both types.
Whoa. So then I have my.
She's getting out the love notes.
I really did like the outline one, but I've got some space here. Wonder what color. You know what? I didn't bring any ink. Maybe I'll finish it later.
Want to finish? Well, you can finish it and bring it back on Friday.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm probably going to stamp. I want to stamp it with maybe carved pumpkin, I'm thinking. And I didn't bring my carved pumpkin because I didn't know what colors I was going to use.
I know. Way to do it on the fly, though, Teresa.
Yeah.
That turned out super nice.
Yeah, it's fun to make backgrounds. So, I mean, you could use this for anything. You don't have to put the hearts on it, but I just thought it would be fun to
Well, I love seeing
make a different
the
background.
background ideas.
Isn't that fun?
It's great.
And on this one, I did trim it down. I like a white edge and popped it up. Oh, the other thing I did on this, I forgot to tell you. Can you see it, Kelly?
If you turn it, if you turn it, you can see
It didn't work very well. The reason these are blobby over here is because I used that third stencil, the small hearts. in that set that I told you, all 3, and I use the Texture Paste Sparkle. And
she
so
used
for some
this.
reason, it just doesn't show up very well on
Maybe because
this
the color,
background.
the yellow.
Yeah.
I think
But
you could
it's
see
over
it in
here on the
person,
side.
and if you go like this with it, there now it's.
Can you see the
If you go like tip this way, there we go.
sparkly
there
hearts?
you go. There it
The
is.
Sparkle Texture Paste is lots of fun this time of year too. It's fun anytime. It's a year-round product. It'd probably be really good for Easter as well, but I like using Texture Paste with my stencils.
It turned out really good.
Maybe I'll have to put some
So
on
use the
this too.
sparkle and the black opaque on
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And we have a pile over here.
We had a
But
landslide
Teresa,
a little
you
bit.
showed us some really great techniques and things
Yeah.
to use love notes with.
Yeah.
The love note stamp, and we really appreciate it.
And if you have your brayer, get that out and try
And
Tiffany's.
we'll look
Tiffany's idea.
We'll look forward to seeing the rest of this card on Friday when Teresa's back.
Yeah.
And on that day, she's going to be doing fabric projects with the Tim Holtz palette.
Very exciting.
Colors, red and pink.
Do we want to show?
And we want to show this. We almost missed it. We almost missed this. But if you didn't join us Friday, you'll check this out. Peggy was here, and she made a mini album out of the chipboard frames from the Simple Stories Fresh Snow collection.
It's very cute.
And Diane and I were just talking this morning that we weren't going to reorder Fresh Snow. We still
Yes.
have it in stock, and we're like, oh, we're going to have to reorder Fresh Snow because this project is amazing.
I love
and
the
it's-
paper.
And the collection is amazing, and it's still winter.
Yes, I got the 6x8 paper pad. I haven't used it yet. I'm afraid I'm hoarding it.
I think the only thing that we can't bring back to Memory Bound is the rub-ons. They're sold out at Simple Stories. But there's a frame, and she used them for the pages, and it's beautiful
It
as
is.
usual.
She did a wonderful job.
So check that out. It'll be on our blog later this week, and they say awesome ideas. And Janet just posted it. Do we have any idea what we're doing tomorrow? Let's look at. We've got a
Somebody's
little
on
calendar.
the calendar, I'm pretty
We've
sure.
got something on the calendar. We're going to let you know.
A flip frame with Kelly.
The flip frame.
Oh, the travel flip.
Oh,
or
okay,
flip
yeah,
frame.
we got
I
that.
remember.
That's actually done and ready to go.
Oh, yay!
Okay, so tomorrow is another crafting outside of the album.
Oh,
day
yeah.
then. So that is going to be tomorrow. And thanks for letting me know about that, Teresa.
But you're
so
ready.
so I can get prepared.
Yeah.
So thank you, Teresa, so much. This has been wonderful. Denise said she loves these Teresa days, and so do I, and so do a lot of people. And remember that we do have the special on the Better Press 8.5 by 11 paper. And we will see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day, great holiday day, and stay warm.